Welcome back, everyone. Let's dive into the world of AI ethics, exploring the moral implications of artificial intelligence as it becomes more woven into our daily lives.
I'm really excited to get into this. Yep. So, what are we looking at when we talk about AI ethics exactly?
Well, at its core, AI ethics is all about considering the moral impact of AI on human society. It's about ensuring that as machines get smarter and more involved in everything from healthcare to justice, they uphold values like fairness, transparency, accountability, and privacy. It's essentially our moral compass for tech.
Right, and that's especially important nowadays because AI is like making more decisions that affect people's lives every day.
Exactly. Consider how AI systems now help with decisions in areas that have traditionally been human-centric. With that comes the pressing need to define what ethical principles guide these systems, especially now that they're analyzed in light of real-world consequences.
It's almost like handing over the keys and expecting the car to drive itself responsibly.
Right. And digging deeper into those principles, we're talking fairness, which is about avoiding bias or discrimination in algorithms. Transparency, so that these systems act like an open book. Accountability to make sure someone is responsible for their actions. And of course, privacy, which is crucial given the vast, sometimes sensitive data these systems handle. Each of these factors is essential in making AI work for everyone without unintended harm.
And accountability plays such an interesting role, doesn't it? Like when an AI system messes up, you really have to ask who picks up the tab.
Absolutely. Which brings us to one of the biggest ethical hurdles, bias. Bias in AI can sneak in from various angles, from the data itself, the way algorithms are designed, or even the inherent biases of the human developers behind them.
So basically, if the training data is skewed or incomplete, the AI might develop a biased perspective, right?
Exactly. It's like if you were given a recipe that only had, one ingredient, you'd hardly get a balanced dish. Similarly, biased data can lead to discriminatory outcomes, say in hiring processes or law enforcement. You really see that ripple effect through various societal decisions.
But what about the methods to combat this? It seems like an uphill battle to fully remove human bias from every line of code.
That's a fair point. Mitigating bias is a persistent challenge. Techniques include diversifying the data sets, conducting regular audits, and ensuring transparency in the decision-making process of these algorithms. It's basically about creating systems that are continuously monitored and adjusted, kind of like recalibrating an instrument repeatedly to keep it in tune.
Yeah, I can see that. Yet sometimes it feels like no matter what safeguards you install, human bias might still seep through. That's a tough nut to crack.
True, and that's why it's such a dynamic field of research. The goal isn't perfection, but continuous improvement, constantly refining and reevaluating our methods to reduce bias as much as possible. It's a work in progress.
Right, totally. Shifting gears a bit, let's talk about privacy. AI's love for data is, well, a double-edged sword. How do we protect personal details while still utilizing data effectively?
That's another huge factor. AI systems often require massive amounts of personal data to function properly. But if that data isn't protected, you face risks like privacy breaches and identity theft. Think of it like having a vault that stores all your secrets. If that vault is compromised, the damage is profound.
Right, and regulations like the GDPR in Europe and the CCPA in California are designed to keep that vault locked and secure.
Exactly. By instituting measures like data anonymization, secure storage systems, and clear user consent protocols, we're essentially ensuring that personal data is treated with the care it deserves. It's like double locking your data door.
Yep. So it's a constant balancing act, leveraging data for innovation while protecting individual privacy.
You've got it. Now, transparency, the idea that we need to know how these AI systems make decisions, is another big piece. It's about making sure the AI isn't a mysterious black box.
Yeah, that black box analogy is so on point. Without explainability, how do you trust a decision that could, deeply affect someone's life?
Precisely. In critical sectors like healthcare or criminal justice, understanding the rationale behind an AI's decision is vital. Techniques such as LIME or SHAP help peel back some of those layers to offer justifications for AI
Right.
decisions. It's like having an instruction manual for a high-tech gadget.
I really like that analogy. The more transparent an AI system is, the more trust it earns.
And then we circle back to accountability. When AI systems err, who takes responsibility? Say, in the case of autonomous vehicles or even surgical robots, the lines can get really blurred.
Exactly, it's a tangle of responsibility, from developers to manufacturers to sometimes even the end users.
That's why developing robust legal and ethical frameworks is so critical. There needs to be a clear pathway to assign responsibility when things go wrong. It's like ensuring everyone in a relay race knows their exact role,
Right.
so the baton isn't dropped.
I like that comparison, but sometimes these frameworks seem to lag behind the speed of technological innovation. It's tricky to keep up, isn't it?
Absolutely. There's a real need for global coordination here. As AI evolves rapidly, our regulations have to keep pace, ideally through international cooperation and updated legal standards.
Speaking of evolving, another key concern is autonomy. While AI systems are getting more capable of functioning on their own, there's always this question: should they ever fully replace human oversight?
Precisely. Think of AI as a super efficient assistant. It can perform many tasks autonomously, but human decision making must remain at the helm, especially when critical ethical choices are at stake.
Yeah, over-reliance on AI could render us complacent, potentially sidelining the human judgment that's so crucial in sensitive areas.
I couldn't agree more. And that leads us to the broader societal implications. AI, if not designed carefully, can exacerbate existing inequalities. For instance, marginalized communities might not equally benefit from the innovations in AI, which only broadens the digital divide.
Yeah, that's a real concern. Ensuring that the benefits of AI are accessible to all is a massive challenge and vital for the pursuit of social justice.
Right. The idea is to design AI systems that are inclusive and fair, ones that help rather than hinder the underprivileged. It's an ongoing effort to promote equity.
And that's where regulation steps back in, providing guidelines to ensure that AI deployment aligns with these ethical ideals.
Exactly. Around the globe, policymakers are debating and devising frameworks like the EU's Artificial Intelligence Act, which, while promising, faces challenges in keeping up with rapid tech advancements. It really underscores the need for international cooperation.
Definitely. Establishing uniform standards is easier said than done, especially given the differing approaches across regions.
And this brings us to the future of AI ethics. As technologies like artificial general intelligence become more of a reality, so do new dilemmas, issues of control, enhanced autonomy, and even more complex decision-making challenges. We have to anticipate these risks and continuously adapt.
Yeah. It's an ongoing conversation, one that involves ethicists, developers, and policymakers plugging away at these challenges. Balancing innovation with ethical safeguards is critical.
Absolutely. The goal is a responsible AI ecosystem, one that preserves human dignity, promotes fairness, and maintains accountability, while driving forward solutions to some of society's biggest challenges.
Right? And as we continue to advance, those ethical conversations must remain at the forefront. It's fascinating and a bit daunting at the same time, don't you think?
Definitely. It's like navigating an entirely new frontier, where every innovation carries with it a blend of promise and responsibility. The stakes are high, but so is the potential for positive change.
True. And in a way, these ethical challenges drive us to make better, more thoughtful AI, which is a win for everyone if we get it right.
Exactly. And as this dialogue evolves, we must all, developers, regulators, and the public alike, stay engaged, continuously questioning and refining how AI should integrate with our values and aspirations.
In the end, it's about ensuring that this technology serves as a tool to uplift human potential rather than diminish our humanity.
Well said. It's been a deep and thought-provoking journey through the realm of AI ethics, covering the importance of fairness, the challenges of bias, the critical nature of privacy, transparency, accountability, and maintaining that delicate balance between machine autonomy and human oversight.
Absolutely. And even though there are hurdles, this ongoing conversation is essential for steering AI towards a future where it benefits everyone fairly. Thanks for the rigorous discussion. It's been eye-opening.
Thank you as well. It's been really engaging and a reminder of the immense responsibility we have in shaping the future of AI. Until next time.
Until next time, looking forward to our next chat on these pivotal topics.